Yeah, once again, we're going to see the fog be an issue potentially all the way through Saturday. The good news is we don't see that low, or we call it stratus cloud cap that'll be out there. That typically sticks around a lot longer than the fog. So if we just get fog, it will burn off fairly quickly. Right now, visibility's pretty much okay too. See them over there in eastern Wisconsin. That's kind of where the low clouds are still hanging. There's a lot more further north towards Lake Superior too, but we'll have to keep an eye on visibility once again. You can kind of see big picture shows we're still under the influences with that north flow of all the system that's well out to the east of us right now. So we're still getting that flow that is a moist, kind of a cool flow that continues to push across. Now tomorrow we're going to get more into what's to the west of us, which is going to help the temperatures. And then we have a frontal system up to the north, which really won't do much as it gets here basically Friday and through Saturday, other than maybe a wind change, but temperature wise it really doesn't do much. And moisture, there's no moisture associated with it, so we are not expecting any precipitation to come with it. Otherwise, you wake up, we'll start 2:30. We'll already start seeing some of this expand in the valleys, so some of this will be fog or just low clouds, but I think a lot more of this will be just fog. Once again, river valley areas near river sources, common ones you'll see. Gets probably the dense potential would be between about 7 to 8 a.m. for some areas you can see spread across the area. Not all will see it, but it will impact the morning compute for a lot of areas. It's going to be quicker, as I mentioned. Fog will burn off probably by about 9 a.m. and we won't be dealing with that low cloud cover that we dealt with today. So that's the better news of it. By 10, there's just spotty areas that still have some of the fog. Definitely by 11 or even noon, it's all gone. And the rest of the day pretty much is going to be cloud free for a little bit of clouds in the afternoon. But notice the arrows now here, that's the wind coming out of the west, so yellow compared to what we had today with the north wind. That'll help us get our modify our temperatures a little bit, which means we'll be warmer tomorrow too. Now going in the afternoon and evening, no issues to speak of too. And then you start seeing that front that's going to be coming through the area that could spread more, maybe some lower clouds as we go towards Thursday night into Friday, but that looks to stay northeast of it. But we will be seeing a front that'll be coming through. I mentioned this front, it's going to be sitting as like a weak cold front as we go into Friday. So Friday, if you're south of it, you probably could hit 80. North of it, you may struggle. You can see the wind change. This is going to lift north as a warm front, so we'll see temperatures warm up then Saturday. But this also prevents a little bit of a challenge right there, turning those winds around to the southeast. So Saturday morning, we might be dealing with low clouds again or fog too, especially east of the river. Something to keep an eye on. Otherwise, there's another cold front. Not much to do with that either, other than a wind change and maybe some temperature differences. But there's your temperatures tomorrow. A little bit above average, much warmer than we had. Torchlight parade, you can't beat these conditions right now for this time of year. Clear skies, 65 only by the time you get to 9 p.m. Friday, upper 70s, low 80s. There is that little bit of a front, so south of it, you might have a better shot getting into the low 80s. North of it, maybe mid 70s at the worst. Then as we look at Friday, as going throughout for the Oktoberfest in the afternoon and going through the evening, you can see overall conditions. Once again, you can't beat this too. 65 still at 10 p.m. at night. And Saturday, upper 70s, low 80s. The winds does turn around behind that cold front, but that's about it. And if you look at the parade, you're looking fairly good too, minus the fog potential we'll have to keep an eye on. Otherwise, the 8-day forecast, there's no precipitation really until we get to the end of next week. And even by Thursday, that 77 is still at least like 8 degrees above average. So we got a stretch of warm, dry conditions that could go well beyond what we're indicating here in the 8-day forecast. So get out and enjoy it, because you never know. Our 80-degree days are quite getting numbered here as we go into October.
That's right, so we will enjoy them.
Yes.
Thank you, Greg.